We're 1,658 miles into this trip, and I have changed out a lot of stuff in my bag, so I'm going to go ahead and go over real quick what I'm carrying now with me. So what I have for my clothes and for my quilt storage bag, this is a Hyperlight pod. In here I got one pair of underwear. I got still have my gloves, and I also have my alpaca hat, and then these are the pad straps for my quilt. What I have on, this is my sleep shirt I wear, and then I got a pair of pants that I had just had delivered to me that I wear when it's really buggy or if it's not raining out. If it's raining out, I'll go ahead and wear my shorts. And this is my daily shirt, and this is an OR Echo, and these are Columbia Silver Ridge utility pants. And then I have an OR Echo long sleeve hoodie. That's what I hike in daily. And then I got some REI shorts with a liner. That's what I hike in with daily. I still have my Enlightened Equipment Torrid Puffy. And I got some REI Zero Dry Gore-Tex pants. Trying to decide whether or not to send these home, because now that I got the pants for when it's windy and stuff, but I'll make that decision today. And then my rain jacket is the Montbell Versalite. This is my second one on trail. My first one, the zipper broke, but they warranted it and they sent me a new one. Thank you, Montbell. You guys are fantastic. My sleeping pad, I started out with the Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite NXT, which is a fantastic sleeping pad and worked wonderful. But I just sleep better on this one, so I had it sent out to me, I don't know, 300 miles ago? Yeah, 300-400 miles ago. But anyway, this is the Nemo Tensor, the old one, 3.2 R rated, 25 inch wide, 72 inch long, so regular wide. And then also got the pump sack for it. That's been working. I've been sleeping a lot better with that. Other clothes I have is I got two pair of Darn Tough socks. I've had these since Damascus, and I'm actually replacing them today. One pair just worn out, and then another pair got a hole in them, so I'll go ahead and swap those out for a new pair. And I'm also going to pick up an extra pair, so I'll have 3 pair of socks with me. Another thing, I started out with I think it was a through pack, fanny pack, but it kept on wetting out really fast. So I got the Hyperlight Mountain Gear vice versa fanny pack, and I keep my wallet in here, and stuff to wipe down my phone with, and my glasses and everything else. When it's raining real heavy, I still pack this in my backpack. I don't keep it. Trekking poles, I started out with a pair of Lucky trekking poles, the folding ones. I can't remember exactly which, the Micro Vario, I think it was. Left those in the back of my friend's truck down in Harper's Ferry. So, and couldn't get them back, so I picked up these ones in Harper's Ferry. These are the Lucky Kumbu lights. They've actually been working extremely well, so I really like these poles a lot. And then sit pad is just a little 4-piece section of a Nemo switchback. I also cut it down from 20 inches to about 16 or 18 inches, something like that too, width-wise. So this thing works perfect, sits on top of my pack. Still got my red dirt bandana, and I use this mostly now. I mean, I used to have it hanging off my pack for wiping the sweat, but I use it mostly now because my feet have been wet every single night in Vermont. So to wipe down and dry my feet at nighttime when I get to camp, and then I can apply some green goo salve on my feet. It really helps out quite a bit. Just a little microfiber towel. This is a special one from, we got them when we were in Delaware Water Gap area. We just use it to wipe down at nighttime. Use one side to wipe down my face and arms and stuff, and the other side to wipe down my feet, my legs, to dry them off or get the mud off before I go to bed. Really works well. Got my glasses still. This is just a pair of not prescription, but they're just reading glasses. Then we got my tent. I started out with a Durston, and it worked fantastic. I had it all the way up, I don't know, 800, 900 miles. Well, I had it all up to Waynesboro. And then we've had some serious rain where I was stuck in the tent all night long, and it's just small space. I mean, I still love my Durston tent. Small space, easy. I really miss how easy it is to set up and take down. But I needed more room inside my tent, especially for the really rainy nights, which we've had a lot of lately, to be able to pack my bag completely inside the tent before I get out. So anyway, I ended up getting a Copper Spur UL2, HV UL2. It's been a wonderful tent. I've had it now for almost as long as I had my Durston, over 800 miles. I got sent the stuff sack home, and I'm using a Hyperlite stuff sack, so I put both in there, and it fits a lot better in the back of my top of my pack. So it fits inside real well with the fly and the main tent. Been working real well. And then I got footprint for it. I know it adds a little bit of weight, but it really works wonderfully. This is a very expensive tent. I like to keep it in pretty good shape. My pillow I've had the whole time, my Sea to Summit. Still not used to sleeping on a blow-up pillow, but I'm getting a lot more comfortable on it. So it's worked out well. Then my 1/8 inch foam pad I use every night, whether I sleep in a shelter or whether I sleep in a tent on the ground. I'm down a tent on the ground, it keeps it from sliding around. And in the shelter, the same thing, kind of protects the bottom of it. Never use it anywhere else. I don't believe in multi-purpose of anything you're going to sit underneath your inflatable pad, because you use this thing during the day and sit on the ground with it, you're going to get little stickers and stuff in it. So that's why I have the switchback, Nemo switchback. Still got my food bag. This is from Hilltop Packs. It has started to delaminate a bit on the inside, but yeah, quite a bit actually. This will be a one-trip bag. I think when I'm done with here, this bag will be done. Got my Delta mug, Sea to Summit. Had one of these, a blue one at the beginning of the trail, and lost it, and it took me forever to find another one, but I would never hike without this thing again. This thing is phenomenal. I do so much in this mug, between food and my oatmeal every morning and coffee and everything else. It's a fantastic little mug. Got my Big Sky International koozie for warming my meals. And then I got a Lixada titanium polished bowl blue spoon. I got this, I had a regular one too, but I sent that home, but I got this blue one because people get spoons mixed up all the time because so many people carry this thing. So I picked up this blue one so I know which spoon is mine. Then I got my, I'll go through these bags in a second. This is my Diddy bag, electronics bag. Of course, got the Hyperlite Junction 3400. This thing has been great. No water's leaked in here yet. This thing is phenomenal. So then I got just a compactor bag inside. On the outside here, I got my poles for my tent. Oops. Everything came out of there. My stakes for my tent. I always keep everything in the packs every single day in the same spot, so if I'm missing something, I notice it right away. So I've been lucky so far. I haven't really left anything behind. And then in that same side pocket, I got my poop kit. And then in the side pocket over here, and then my water bottle I carry, just a 750 in my shoulder pocket. That's what I drink out of while I'm walking during the day. I got a head net, Sea to Summit head net. Haven't had to wear it yet. My mini bug out Benchmade knife. This thing is really served its purpose. Super light, and it does everything I need it to do. And I've used it a lot. I'm gonna get a new one of these today and run out. It's Uncle or Ben's bug spray. And then this is the stuff I don't use enough. Well, I use this quite a bit actually. My Purell. It's hand sanitizer. I have not used this yet. It's the Carmex lip balm. My lips have not got chapped yet. And then sunblock. I used on my arms a few times whenever I'm wearing. I'll wear this sometimes to hike in on the last day. I'll put some on my arms and on my ears when I don't have my hoodie to put up. So I got that. And then a little lighter. I had another lighter to start with, but I found this one in the middle of the trail and it seems to work really well. And it worked better than the Bic. So I use this all the time now. And I don't use it that much actually because my stove has a self-igniter on it. And then I started out with the Nightcore NU25, the old version. Love that thing. I just lost it one day. I was coming out of I think it's a Graymore Spiritual Life Center where you can stay by the softball fields. I thought I put it in my pocket, and next night I get to the trail and it wasn't there anymore. So I had to order a new one. So I got the new version of the Nightcore NU25. And it's been, I mean, trying to figure out the button combination on the old one was so much easier. But it does work real well, and it charges by USB-C, so I could eliminate another cable. Let's see, I got my thermodot still, use it all the time. And in this pocket, I keep my spare bottle, and then I also keep the belt for my pants, and I also keep a half of a old Smart Water bottle for a scoop. And that's something you really need on this trail, especially, I mean, we don't now because there's so much rain here in Vermont, but it's quite a bit. On my pockets, I got the Chicken Tramper Ultralight gear, phone pocket, that's where I keep my phone 99% of the time, and of course the water bottle pocket. But their gear is so good, Chicken Tramper is fantastic. And then I got my Garmin InReach on the top here. And then this other pocket here, I just keep my daily snacks in for each day. In the back pocket, I keep my pot, fuel canister. Got to get a smaller one today. I had to pick up the big one. It's the only one they had. Don't like carrying that extra weight. I started out with a Platypus quick draw filter, and then I've gone over to the Be Free, and this one's starting to slow down a bit. I've been using this for about, I don't know, 1,000 miles now, and it's starting to slow down a bit, but it still works. My bear bagging kit, and I also got a pack hanger in there, and I'm using a double bear bagging method, so I got 2 lines in there. And then my knock around sunglasses. Haven't had to use them too much lately, but I'm gonna hold on to them. We'll get the 12 tree line here pretty soon. I got another hole in my pack here. I got another couple of little ones. It's gonna make me, but I do have to do some repairs. I'll do that this afternoon. Soak those holes. And then I just got this little bag that has my AT passport in there, some postage stamps, postcard ones. I send my grandkids postcards all the time. I got a pen, and then I got a little Sharpie. Of course, my AT tag in the back, and a couple of things, my dog tags, and my little talisman my wife gave me before I left for good luck or safe travels. That's everything in the bag. The other thing I changed out, I still have my same 750 Tom Shoe titanium pot, but I was having issues with one of the legs on my MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe stove. Love that stove, but I gotta figure out what's going on with the legs are dropping all the time on me, and my pot fell over a couple times, so I gotta find a way to make that more solid when I get home. So I ended up purchasing a Soto Minmaster. This thing's been incredible. It works really, really well. Takes a few times. I mean, it's amazing. I've heard people complain about the MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe and the automatic ignition and taking more than one time to fire up. I gotta click this thing like 10 times every morning to get it to work, but it works. And every once in a while I have to pull out the lighter. What I like about this one though too is the pot stand's much bigger and much more stable than the pot stand on the other one. So it works fantastic. Only problem is it's bigger now. I can't store my stove and my gas can in here. And then get that. And then inside my electronics, I still have my same charger from Anchor. This thing's been fantastic. Charges my stuff up so fast. It's well worth the wait and the money for that thing. My SD cards, been downloading videos and photos off my phone whenever I get a chance. Matter of fact, that's what I got to do this afternoon when we get to the hospital. Charger for my watch, my iPhone charger, and then my headset charger for my shocks, headsets, and USB-C charger. I started out with a different battery bank, but it froze up on me when it got real cold in Irwin and wouldn't charge or do anything. So I ended up purchasing one of the Nightcore NU, the 10,000 ones. It's worked fantastic ever since. but it didn't have enough juice to get me more than 3 or 4 days. So I got this backup as a night core as well. It's 10,000 milliamp. What I like about this though, because like when I lost my headlamp, this is what kept me get some light. It's got the light on the side, so it worked great. And then just some couple other USB-C cables. So that's everything in there. And then the last thing I have, my ditty bag, which I got some few wet wipes, my vitamins, or not vitamins, I've kind of gone away from it. The vitamins are so heavy that the only thing I'm down to taking now is vitamin C and my glucosamine tablets, which I better buy some today. This thing, I got almost ready to send this home. This is a green goo first aid salve. And then I got here and started having all the foot problems with the wet feet all the time. So I get to camp, put my sandals on immediately, let my feet dry out, and I put this green goo salve on. And this has really saved it. This stuff is fantastic, and it saved my feet in the last week, 2 weeks. Toothbrush, still I'm the only person I've been on the trail with. This is a Quip battery powered toothbrush. Only person I met with a battery powered. I've had a lot of people interested until they see it and they pick it up and see how light it is, and they're like, holy cow. So, but yeah, still got that thing. My first aid kit, and then just some extras on my first aid kit. I throw them in here. I got just a couple more. I got sick for about a week and got me some Pepto-Bismol tablets. They work good. My Advil PM's in here. A little duct tape. I still have my nail clipper. Just one more fire starter. I started with like 4 of those things. I got one left, and this emergency fire starter here, and just a couple of spare carabiner, small carabiner. My repair kit. Have to keep on swapping this thing back and forth, because between air pads, I don't want to carry 2 air pad repair kits. So now I got the Nemo one in here. A little bit of CBD, works fantastic. A little bit of cortisone 10. Matter of fact, I got bit pretty good at the Stratton Pond shelter the other night, so I got little bumps everywhere on my legs, and this keeps the itch down. Cortisone. Another thing I picked up from Flying J's friend is she had these little ginger drops, and whenever I have when I was sick, if I took a little bit of ginger ale or something, it helped out a little bit for a while, helped get me through the day. These things are really nice. I don't know where she got them from, but I kept a couple so I can get some for future hikes and stuff. They're just called Gin Gins, and they work really well for settling a bad stomach. Toothpaste, tent light, and a spare. This came with my tent, and I keep it because sometimes if I'm set up in a bad situation, I can use this to extend my doors past so I can get it into the ground. The 8 stakes. Oh, and on my stakes, I didn't go through it, but pretty much what I started out with, I have 6 MSR full-size stakes, and then I got 2 minis. That's what I carry all the time, so I got 8 stakes with me. It's been working so far. Sometimes I wish I had this all minis because the ground gets hard and it's hard to get these big stakes in, but it also keeps my tent from moving. Let me think. Oh, my last thing I have over here, I started out with the Lightning Equipment 10-degree bag. It worked wonderful, especially with really cold weather. But what I did not bring with me was I decided to save the weight and not bring my liner. Big mistake, huge mistake. Ended up buying a liner in Hot Springs, North Carolina. Since then, I've been able to get rid of it. But now I got this is a Hammock Gear 30-degree full sewn foot box. They're premium quote. And this thing has been fantastic. Even when I first got it, we got some more nights down into the low 30s, and this thing worked wonderful. Kept me just as warm as could be without a liner in the low 30s. So, going with me all the way to Maine. And like I said, right now, I'm doing this video. I am in, where the heck are we at? Manchester Center, Vermont. And it's been raining every day since we got in the middle of Massachusetts. So today's first day. It's not raining, of course we're off trail. But, and of course I got trusty old Red Sox hat. I think that's it. Oh, I'm on my watch still. Yeah, that's everything. So that's my update for my gear for my trek, and I'll do another one when I get to the end. I may send the pants home today, and I also I've been using this the last month or so. It's been wonderful, but I got to stop carrying dual use gear. But I've been debating whether to send this home or not, because I have used it hiking, but now it's too warm to wear it hiking at all. Even in warm mornings, I got the long sleeve Echo. It seems to do just fine. So I'm going to send this home today. This is a Eddie Bauer Alpha Fleece, and I can't say enough good things about these Alpha Fleece. As long as you wear it with a shell like my rain jacket, it works phenomenal. So, but I will send it home today. I can't keep carrying a puppy and a fleece. So I'll hold on to my puppy. And that is it. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a good day. Still heading north.